Hi everyone, welcome to the class. I hope you all are doing great. We have so many new people joining us today, so welcome all of you. Maria, Liz, Shawana, Christine, Pamela, Lisa, Angela, Tiggy, everybody, all of you. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get started in just a moment. A lot of you already know me. My name is Shruti. I live in India and I'm here to support you guys in case you guys have any kind of technical issues, you're not able to join the class or just anything that's not related to bridge but it's related to your class. So I'll be here for the entire class and I can help you guys. And before we call Jack upon, let's look at what we can do in case there's an issue with our class. So let's look at it very quickly. You can just wait for a second and see if things improve. Try refreshing the page. Generally it's a technical glitch that can get resolved. You can use the backup link that we send it out to you in your email, or you guys can also reach out to me at hello@learnbridgeonline.com, or you can use the chat widget on the website. I'll be monitoring that and I'll be supporting you guys in case of anything. So without any further delay, let's invite Jack and get things rolling.
Hi, Shruti.
Hi Jack, how are you?
Yeah, I'm in a different location today, look.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm in a hotel room in the Haven Hotel in Sandbanks. We've got 60 bridge players here.
Ooh, that's amazing.
So we're having a nice time. Um, yeah, it's and at the end, remind me, it's customary when I'm away from home, just to give the students, those who want to, a little look out of my balcony windows, look at the seaside.
Yeah, we're gonna do that for sure.
Of course, at the end we'll do that. It's optional. But today, Shruti, yes, delighted to be bringing a live class. We're doing leading against Trump contracts today.
All right.
So, and we've got a few of our online students here. Sean is here, Madge is here, and quite a few others as well.
Yeah, we have around 41 attendees joining us right
Yes,
now.
yes, good turnout here. So, Shruti, without any further ado, shall I get going?
Yes, I'll be out of your hair, and if anything, then I'm around.
Yes, and there's your dog in the background. And yes, we've got Pat and Les here as well. Yeah, and there's a jolly group.
All right. Okay.
Okay, shall I see you on
Bye.
the other side?
Okay.
Thanks, Shruti, for the intro. Let's get down to business, everyone. Jill W as well, yes. They're watching live, I think, because we finished our bridge lesson this morning. So welcome to those who are here, who are also watching live. Right, we are ready to go. Opening leads against Trump contracts. Well, much more difficult than no Trumps. No Trumps is fairly easy. It's mostly just the fourth house. Now, we'll go through a few easy ones to begin with, the ones we probably all know already. Ace from Ace King's known as Jack's favourite lead. Someone likes to call it JFL online. It means you get a free look at the dummy. So it is the best lead of all against a Trump contract because you can always switch to a singleton or switch to something else. Let's go to hand one immediately. Why not? On BBA, it's one I prepared earlier. Yes, North opens one, no Trump. It depends slightly on your methods as South. Some of you, quite a few of you will do transfers, but actually they weren't playing transfers today over one, no Trump. They're just playing natural methods. So South just went straight to four hearts. Okay. Those of you who learned transfer bids, you'd be bidding two diamonds, showing five hearts. Those who haven't learned transfers, they'll be coming up in the next few months. So four hearts it is. And what's the best lead to four hearts, do you think? Well done. Quite a few of you just made it. What are you going to lead to four hearts? Yeah, there it is. Ace from ace king. What card do you think I'm going to play as declarer? The queen or the 8, given that I'm in quite a cheeky mood. Morning, Tiggy. Morning, Anne in London. Grant. Ellie, Dave H. Yeah, I mean, it sometimes works. It has worked for me in the past, showing the queen here. Some Wests get the fear and think, oh, they must have a singleton queen. Let's switch to another suit. But it doesn't cost to play that. But West has seen these sort of tricks before, continues with the king. Okay, so far so good. But what does West do next, do you think? Which card should they play back at trick 3, having cashed the ace king of clubs? You're watching in replay. Good afternoon to you, this slightly later time of 1 o'clock. And if you normally have your lesson at 9:30, welcome to you as well. This lesson is appropriate for both sets of improvers. Well, is there any point? Most of the chat box alive are switching to a diamond, but that's not going to do you any good because you can see the ace, king, queen, jack. So really, you need to be attacking dummy's weaker suit, which is spades. A trump would be a safe option, but the problem is those diamonds, everyone, are a real threat. If you don't take your spade winners now, you're never going to take them. So you have to hope the partner's got something in spades. And it's a middle up down when we lead from 5 rubbish ones. We'll talk about middle up down later in the lesson. But here you see, there's no point switching to a diamond. By the way, you know declarer hasn't got the ace of hearts because South's promised 6 hearts, haven't they? When they jump to 4 hearts. You know partner hasn't got the ace of hearts, so partner's not going to get in. Yeah. Do you see the light? Second player play low. Cash their ace of spades. And they can play a club just in case. Declarer trumps high. And declarer claims the rest of the tricks, just drawing trumps. I'm not going to waste time here. We just draw the remaining trumps. Don't forget to do that. And we'll claim 1 down. Efficient defense that, wasn't it? But there's no point switching to a diamond. You're singleton. You're never going to get partner back in. You know, to play a diamond back to you. You know they haven't got any hearts because declarer's promised 6. So yeah, the moral of that story is to switch to dummies' weaker suits. Good. Most of you actually played the 3 of diamonds. Let's go back to the classroom. We threw away the queen of clubs, Gisela, to put them off the scent, to make it look as though declarer had a singleton queen. That's why. A deceptive play. Now, look, there's Major Tom. So this is I like to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly when I teach my opening leads against trump contracts. So other good leads would be singleton. Yeah, for obvious reasons. Against 4 spades, we'd lead the singleton 2 of hearts. Even if the opponents have bid the suit, it's okay to lead a singleton. Yeah, singleton king, though, is something to avoid. I wouldn't lead a singleton king unless maybe partners bid the suit. So avoid a singleton king is the word on the street. And yes, we're playing quite a few hands today on BBO. Let's play another hand on BBO. And by the way, remember you can Hang on, just finished doing this. 2 of the hands are replayable on BBN. The contract should be going down today when you replay the 2 hands on BBN. Remember, if you click the next button, then that'll take you through the way I play the hand or the way I defend it. Have any of you been using the next button, by the way? It's a new feature we just created last week, whereby you press next and it takes you through how the hand should be played. Right, so North opens a diamond. East can't overcall with a 4-card suit. South bids a spade. Relatively straightforward bidding. 2 spades by North. And South jumps to 4. Yeah, fairly straightforward bidding that really. Don't need to ask any questions. Right, and what's the opening lead? To 4 spades. Morning, Phil and Chris. Morning, Gisela, Pamela in Cambridge. Maria, Tiggy, Ellie. Rosemary. Emma. Mandy. Who I think is Maggie, is it? Lisa. Yeah, some people lead a club here, but actually it's fine to lead a diamond, singleton, even though North has bid diamonds. Again, I'll throw the 10, slightly deceptive, just to make it look as though I've got the singleton. Very occasionally works against sleepy opponents or inexperienced opponents or combination of the 2. And what does East do at trick 2, having won the ace of diamonds? Morning, Jane T. Shauna's probably a few doors down from me in this hotel. Ellie, Stuart, good morning. Jane T. Good afternoon. I mean, it's 1 o'clock. Maria. Yeah, that 2 of diamonds, by the way, must be a singleton. It can't be a doubleton. Otherwise, they'd have led high, low. Well, I think that diamond must be a singleton, given that, North has bid the suit. Why is West leading a diamond when North has bid them? And clearly, East can see 5 diamonds in the dummy. They started with 4. They know that either Declarer or West is short in diamonds. So it's good to return the diamond. Also keeps partner in a good mood. They might get a bit grumpy if you don't play a diamond back. They wouldn't show it, but underneath they'd be quite grumpy. Okay, so defense going well. What does West play back, do you think? Having trumped the diamond. Is it a club or is it a heart? Well, the principle is the same. We come back to dummy's weaker suit, which is hearts with 3 little hearts there. Which one does third player play now? If you're watching in replay, how's your defense going today? All about defense. Very important part of the game. You probably spend 50% of the game defending at bridge. You might as well defend well. And defense is something you can really work on over the coming weeks and months with your favorite partner. Clearly, it's easier to defend, with a regular partner. But yeah, third player, when they see little ones in dummy, they'd always rise with the ace here. And they come back another diamond, look. And they can try another heart. But the party is over. Declarer simply plays out the ace-king of clubs and the king, queen of diamonds now to make the rest of the tricks. That losing heart goes on a diamond. Yeah, I'll just show you. There we go. Okay, so we'll just claim those. Again, down one. Efficient defense. I think you're seeing already what a good lead the singleton can be. And the ace from ace king. Let's move on. Yeah, Lisa's asking, sort of saying, lead through strength. I don't like that saying, Lisa. There used to be, but I don't like it. I delete it from the memory. Press the delete button. Don't like it. You generally lead up to dummy's weakness. Yeah, there is a saying. I don't know. I think it's quite an old saying, that one, Lisa, that people used to use. I don't like it. Lead to dummy's weakness most of the time. Might be the odd exception. Partner's suit, probably about third in the list. Lead low from an honor. If you've got king 9-2, lead the 2. Low from an honor, or low for like, if you like. If you've got a doubleton, lead the top of the doubleton. So if you've got queen 9, lead the queen. But partner's suit, again, is about third on the list. Not as important in no trumps. In no trumps, you pretty much always lead partner's suit. Then comes top of a sequence. Yeah, very popular, good leads. King from king, queen. Jack from jack 10. The 10 from the 10-9. That's where it stops, by the way. You don't lead 9 from 9-8 or 7 from 7-6. No. The sequence stops with honor cards. And the 10 is an honor card. Remember, in trump contracts, you only need to have 2 honors. In no trump contracts, to lead an honor card, you need to have a sequence of 3. Slightly different in no trumps. Trump leads. If in doubt, trump about. So some of you may not be leading trumps much at the moment. But yeah, green light. If you want to lead a trump and you've got no other decent lead, consider a trump. You don't need to lead the middle one or the high one. You generally just lead the low one with trumps. So do try a trump lead. It doesn't give anything away. However, do not lead a singleton trump. That's a no-no. The reason will, if you have a singleton trump, your partner will have length in trumps, i.e. 3 or 4, and they end up just finessing your partner. You know, if they've got queen XX, queen XXX, etc. So avoid a singleton trump. That'd be my last resort. Or avoid leading from a trump holding with an honor, such as queen XX, jack and 3 little ones, etc. Again, that's dangerous. Gives the position away to declarer. But yeah, lead a trump from 2 trumps or 3 little trumps or 4 little ones. That's fine. The good. Now we move on to the bad. Look, there's a gargoyle. Avoid the opponent's suits. Similar to leading against no trumps. Yeah. So might need leading a trump. If in doubt, trump about. Or you might have to lead from a 3-card suit sometimes. That's okay. But avoid the opponent's suits is a good strategy. Avoid doubleton leads, especially if the opponents have bid the suits, as your doubleton lead will often set up declarer's suit. I don't mind a doubleton lead of the unbid suit. That's fine. If you've got no other good lead. And remember, it's always top of a doubleton. So it's always high-low. Because then partner knows once you play the 9, followed by the 2, that you've got a doubleton. I apologize. Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I apologize if that dog is your own pet. But I think it's the teeth that give it away. Caroline can't see the new screen. Caroline, try refreshing your browser. Okay, here's a little question for you. The opponent's a bid to 4 spades. What do you lead from that little lot? There's no obvious lead. What do you think is best? So if you're watching in replay, if you're watching live this morning, I keep saying it's this morning. I've got to remember it's afternoon, 20 past 1. What would you lead to that? Two of hearts, 9 of diamonds has been mentioned. Sorry, 9 of clubs, I think you must have meant, Tiggy. 7 of spades. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I must just say that mud doesn't apply to an honour card. So if I was leading a club, which I'm not going to do, I'd lead the 7 of clubs. Oh, Maria can't see the screen now. Try refreshing your browser, Marina. Well, should we have a look? Let's have some theory first. This will be new for some of you watching this morning because this is a combined class, but never lead away from an ace. It's by far the worst lead against trump contracts and should be avoided at all costs. It often gives a trick to declarer and sometimes the contract. So these are some holdings you should not lead from. Ace, queen, jack, X, 4 to the ace, etc. It's quite a difficult expression to understand for the first time. And the difficulty as well is that it's absolutely fine to lead from an ace in a no trump contract. But yeah, lead anything else, a trump, an opponent suit, anything. So say it's a tricky expression to understand. It's quite tricky for the teacher to explain it too. But other expressions you could use, you could say never underlead an ace or never lead a suit headed by just an ace. It's fine if you've got the ace king. Let's go back to the example I just showed you a minute ago. If you'd have led away from, so leading away from an ace in 4 space here would be leading the 2 of diamonds. And look what happens. It goes 3 of diamonds from dummy, 10 of diamonds, and the singleton king wins. So bad luck if you led a diamond here. That is the cardinal sin of leading. It's 5 years, no parole, in bridge prison. It's akin to overcalling on a 4-card suit. They're both automatic 5-year sentences in bridge prison. Oh, hi, Bashir. You've got the bus ready, the prison bus? Okay, yeah, there's a few more coming along soon. Yeah, okay, bye. Yeah, there you go. Some of you won't have heard that expression before, especially those who started learning with me back in October. Never lead away from this. It might take you a little while just to get used to it. So there, I prefer to lead the 2 of hearts. Yeah, if you lead away from your ace of diamonds, so you never make it. Lead the 2 of hearts instead, look. Yeah, nothing wrong with the 4th highest. I wouldn't lead a club there or a trump. Some of you led a trump there from jack X. Dangerous from jack X. Can easily give a trick away. Leading from a 3-card suit isn't great, by the way. I would prefer to lead from a 4-card suit in bridge. Don't like leading from a 3-card suit if I can help it. And also, you know, hearts are the unbid major. Partner's more likely to have strength in hearts, the unbid major. Let's play hand 3 on BBO. Load it up. Would you open on the south hand? 11 points. Yes, Tiggy, you know, I get your point about leading the 9 of clubs, but No, not really. You're giving partner the wrong picture of your hand. You wouldn't want to waste the jack of clubs on the next round either. The rule of 20 comes to mind. 11 points and a 6 and a 3 shape, adding up to 20. So rule of 20, quick reminder for opening, number of points in your hand added to the number of cards in the 2 longest suits. Would you bid with the West hand or not? 13 points. Would you bid with the West hand as an overcaller? Well done if you remember to double. For takeout, yes, short in, spades, opening hand, following the SOS maxim. SOS. Short in opener's suit, 2 cards or less. Opening hand, so you must have 12 points or more. And support for the other 3 suits, at least 3 cards in hearts, clubs, and diamonds. A number of improvers would forget to double with hands such as that. One thing you shouldn't bid, of course, is 1 no trump. As an overcall, that's 15 to 18. Sorry, 15 to 19. East doesn't have to bid now. The double's cancelled. And South has shown 6 spades, so North can go to game. Good. Let's have an opening lead from West, please. If you're watching in replay, what lead would you make? Well, the first thing, I do my leads by process of elimination. And the first thing that's in my mind when I'm leading to a trump contract is never lead from an ace. So I cross that off the list. Oh, we've got 3 aces. So to lead the 4 of hearts, or the 7 of clubs, or the 10 of diamonds is a no-no. Yeah. They'd all give tricks away, actually, here. So we lead a trump. By far the best lead here. Do lead trumps more often now. Some of you won't be leading trumps much at all. Yeah, every now and again, don't go crazy and always lead a trump, but every now and again, if you've got a really tricky hand to lead from, consider a trump. If in doubt, trump about. Which card should declare a play from trick 2 from the dummy, do you think? Actually, Jill's got a good question. If the spade had been a singleton, what would you lead? I'd have actually led by singleton trump there, Jill. Yeah, rather than leading from an ace. Yeah. Good question from Jill. Well, remember the main time when we don't draw trumps, we're trying to create a void in dummy. Cover the honor with the honor. Usually the right thing to do, cover an honor with an honor. There are exceptions. And what about declare? Do we, because it's a joint effort, do we play the king or do we play low? Paul's got a question. We don't signal doubletons with the trump suit, Paul. No, just play a low card. There's no point because it's trumps. You don't need to send a signal to your partner. So that's the reason why. I don't think there's any point playing the king here. We know that West has got the ace of hearts. A, because East surely would have played it now, wouldn't they? There's nothing to promote, Shauna. Might as well keep on to it. You might make it later on. But also, we've got a strong suspicion that when West leads a trump, they've got aces. Yeah. Did you think about that? And what does East play back now? Having won the Queen of Hearts, what does East play back? Well, there's a void in Hearts, isn't there? So it comes back a trump. Well done. Following up partner's good lead. Yeah. Yeah. If you think Declare is trying to create a void and dummy, it's most often right to switch to a trump. Right, let's try and get back to hand. Ace of clubs. Again, West does best not to lead from an ace here. So it just comes back a safe club. No point in East trumping. Declare draws the last trump. Plays the King of Diamonds. Well, wins with the ace. What does West play now, do you think? Which card does West play now? Dave H had a question. Sometimes, Dave, yes, halfway through a hand, it'd be right to play out an ace. Worried that you may not make it later, halfway off towards the end of the hand. Like here, for example, it's very important to play your ace of hearts now. Otherwise, you'll never make it. It'll Declare will ditch them on the winning clubs. So it's really important to play the ace of hearts. And Declare makes the last few tricks look. And we claim with the winning trumps. But we are down one, so it's a really tight defense that to defeat four spades by one trick. Really good lead of the trump. East did well to follow up with a trump continuation. And then West right at the end, cashing their ace of hearts. Yeah, tricky hand to defend that one, Ellie. But I think it had some interesting points to it, didn't it? It was the right contract. I think at many tables, the defense would allow four spades to make. Declare can create a void in hearts. And, if they don't switch to trumps, they can trump two losing hearts in dummy. Back to the classroom. Oh, we're going to play some more hands. That's good. So we've done the theory. Never lead away from an ace might be a new expression for some of you this afternoon. But obviously you should read the worksheet, look at some examples, and just see what happens over the next coming weeks and months. Let's see what we got for you here. We've got a one diamond opener. One spade response. Don't make the mistake of bidding one no trump. Always show the 4-card major at the one level if you can, as opposed to one no trump. West nowhere near strong enough to overcall two clubs on such a rancid suit. What does North bid next? What number of spades does North bid, do you think? Hmm. 16 points. We must have bought the spades. We got 4 of them. Some of you have done a losing trick count, in which case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losers. You assume 9 losers for South, 9 losers for South. 9 and 6 is 15. Away from 18, you'd bid 3 spades. Those who haven't done the losing trick count, you should just be bidding on points. So 3 spades here shows 16 to 18 points. We're not quite good enough. Quite a few of you bid to 4 spades. No, not strong enough. Partner might only have 6 points. 4 spades would be an overbid. So 3 spades there showing 16 to 18 points. Or for those who've done a losing trick count, 6 losers. South raises to game, of course, with 9 points. Good. Let's practice the opening lead. That's why we're here. What opening lead does West make to 4 spades? Just whilst you're doing that, next week I'm back in Harrogate. On Wednesday at 9 o'clock, we're practicing responding to 1 no trump, not using transfers, just normal responses at 9:30 next Wednesday. 11 o'clock next Wednesday, we're doing further uses of double. And that's actually a promo class as well. So we're inviting friends to come and watch that. So if you've got any friends, I'm sure you have got friends who play bridge, they'd like a free lesson on further use of double, do send them Bajir's email that I'll be sending to you, I think, at the end of the week. But yes, next Wednesday at 11 o'clock, it's a free lesson for others on YouTube. Those more experienced members of this class, I'm doing my winning strategy at duplicate pairs on Monday at 9:30 for the intermediates. So for those who are more experienced, but you would have been playing bridge for a year or two to do that class. Oh, thank you, Shauna. Well done for forwarding on the details. Ten of hearts is a signal for those who've done signals. High encouraging. Which one do we play next as West? Yeah, it should be fun. Every 6 months or so, we do a promotional lesson. But this will be, it was the next lesson in the Improvers curriculum anyway, further double. The lesson we haven't done. Yes, best to lead the 2 now, not the Queen, because lead of the Queen here would promise the Jack of Hearts. So 2 of Hearts, well done. To the Ace. Heart back to the Queen. Efficient defense so far. What does West do now? Having taken 3 heart tricks. Well, we only need 1 more trick, don't we? To defeat 4 spades. I will give you a get out of jail free card there. There's an imaginary get out of jail free card. If you only need 1 more trick, you should take it. Otherwise, you'll never make it. So it's really important to cash the Ace of Clubs. If you play a heart back, declare just trumps it, and all the losing clubs go on the winning diamonds. So it's essential to play that Ace of Clubs. Doesn't really matter now. Declare simply draws trumps. And the rest are winners, aren't they? Okay. I mean, actually, having played the Ace of Spades, having cashed the Ace of Clubs, let's just go back a second. So I think West can do slightly better. It makes no difference, but having cashed the Ace of Clubs, they do slightly better to play a heart. Yeah. You may get a trump promotion here if East has got Queen X. So yeah, best having played the Ace of Clubs now to play the Five of Hearts, just in case East has Queen X, which they haven't got. Yeah, so no harm done, comes to the same result, but better to play that 13th heart there, because if East had got Queen X of space, you'd have got a trump promotion here. Okay, so claim down one. It's a familiar theme this afternoon, isn't it? Contracts going down one. Let's have another one. So, South is the dealer. One heart. What would you all bid with the North hand here? One no trump. Two hearts. One spade. Options. Hi, Noli, Dave H, Sarah, Phil and Chris, Rosemary, Christine, Grant, David G. Most of you bidding one spade, some bidding two hearts. One no trump would be wrong. Avi, good morning. Lisa's new today, so hello, Lisa. Hope you're enjoying this class lesson on opening leads. Yeah, good question from Phil and Chris. One no trump denies four spades, correct. So we must bid one spade. Yeah. Much better to bid one spade rather than two hearts, because, you know, South might be four hearts and four spades, in which case we'd miss out on our spade fit. What next for North with their 8 points? I will just remember to give you a little view of the sea from my balcony at the end. Only for those who want to. You might have better things to do with your time. Yeah, so partner shown 5 hearts and 4 diamonds, so you bid 2 hearts. I think kite surfing's far too dangerous, Tiggy. And I have got sciatica, remember, as well. I'm off games. Anything more for South or not? No, I said, Avi, South might have 4 hearts and 4 spades. Yeah, when they opened the bidding, we weren't sure, were we? In which case, bidding 2 hearts is wrong from North. Remember, with 4 hearts and 4 spades, opener would always bid 1 heart. Yeah, it's the weakest. Partner's only got 6 to 9 points. So, yeah, it's the weakest thing North can do is bid 2 hearts there. Okay, so what does West lead to 2 hearts? No, you're playing a different system, Avi. I'm teaching ACL, the UK system, where opening 1 heart, you might only have 4. Yeah, you might be playing 5-card majors. Just to be clear. Tricky hand to lead from. King of diamonds, do you lead? 5 of spades, king of clubs, 3 of hearts. Take your pick. 1 is right. 3 are wrong. That's okay, Avi. Most of what I teach is relevant to SAYC and ACL, yeah. There's just a few differences. Look at the bidding. Clubs are the unbid suit, but would I ever lead a club from King 10? No, I wouldn't. Dangerous, isn't it? Look at the ace queen there. No, I wouldn't lead ever from King 10, unless it was partner suit. The losing trick count doesn't work here. But from an opening bid, you'd assume 7 losers. You can't use losing trick here because you don't have 4 card support as North and you're a balanced hand. Losing trick count, for those who've done it, only works with an unbalanced hand and 4 card support. Those who haven't done losing trick count were doing it probably in a couple of months' time. Well, are you in doubt here? I think you are. If in doubt, trump about. Yeah, diamonds have been bid. That would actually help declarer. Just create the void in dummy. So if in doubt, trump about. Okay. No, you can't use losing trick count, Rosemary, no. After the 2-heart bid, no. Because partner's just showing a preference. They might only have 2 hearts. What do we do next, everyone? Team effort. Having won the Queen of Hearts, which card do we play from declarer's hand? King from King Queen is okay, Emma, but diamonds have been bid. Remember, we avoid the opponent's suit. Good try. Yeah, you must lead trumps a bit more often, Shauna, yes? Yeah, I think as improvers, you're generally not leading trumps as much as you should. I agree with Dave H. and others. I think we should play a diamond to create the void in dummy. What does West do next, having won the diamond cheaply? Well, yes, they keep up with their good defense by coming back another trump. Again, we try and create the void in dummy. Probably hops up with the queen now, because they want to... West wants to take the lead here, not East. East can't play another trump. They haven't got one. So West hops up with the Queen of Diamonds. And I'm sure you're all going to play another trump now. 2 for 1. The supermarket special, as I call it when I teach bridge. The defense are doing a 2 for 1. Remember that show, 3, 2, 1? Ted Rogers back in the 80s. 3, 2, 1. Dusty Bin. I was a game show fan back in the 80s. Right. We need to take the club finesse. It loses. West comes back a diamond. Then comes back another club. We lead the Queen of Spades. Do we? Hang on a second. No, we're going to do something a bit more exciting here. We're going to play the 9 of diamonds. Now, West is end played. They have to lead a spade from their king around to our queen, look. Oh dear. Yeah, we are going to make 2 hearts just. East-West could have done better in the defense. West found themselves end played, leading away from their king. We don't know West had the king, Rosary, but remember, yeah, we don't know they had the king of spades. But if East had it, we're always going to be one down. The defence could have done it better. We're going to make this 2 hearts now. Look. Yeah, we're going to make 2 hearts. The defence could have done better. Shall I show you how? To avoid West being end played. East comes back, instead of the club, the Jack of Spades. Does the third player cover with the King of Spades? Or not? Does third player cover with the King of Spades? It's gone Jack, Queen. What about if you're watching in replay? Quite a few in the live chat box are saying don't cover. Don't cover is the wrong answer. If you don't cover, look what happens. The Queen of Spades wins the trick. We now make the contract with ease. So is cover an honor with an honor, unless it makes sense not to? So let's go back in time. You should cover the Queen with the King. And look, now we have to lose a spade trick. We're going to end up going 1 down now. The defense should keep us. The defense should defeat us for 1 down here. Yeah. Well, you might think so. Jill's saying it's difficult to cover when you see ace in dummy, Jill. But you see, if you let the Queen of Spades win, Declare is going to make 2 tricks. So is cover an honor or not? Because you're promoting a card for your partner. And again, we do a lesson on this at a later stage, covering a defensive lesson on covering an honor with an honor. Time for one more hand. Here we go. So nice hand. South opens 1 spade. 16 points. North bids 2 diamonds. Showing 10 points or more. Funnily enough, it's a lesson we were doing this morning. If you fail the rule of 14, you bid 1 no trump dustbin. What does South do now with their 16 points? So definitely this lesson will have sharpened up your leading skills. Such an important card. I love the opening lead, especially when it works out well for me. And I do it in process of elimination. I really work backwards, if you like, from the really ugly lead of leading away from an ace. And again, if you're struggling with that in expression, you're not alone. Over the years, it's quite difficult to explain as a teacher, a bridge teacher. It's quite difficult to understand as a student. But it's a suit headed by an ace, also known as underleading an ace. But you'll hear it in your club or with your friends. Never lead away from an ace in a trump contract. That's why it's always slightly difficult as well, because in no trumps, it's fine to lead from an ace. You don't mind giving a trick away. In no trumps so much. Well done if you jump to 3 spades to show 16 points or more and a 6-card suit. It's a common mistake not jumping to 3 spades there. 2 spades just shows 12 to 15 points inclusive. Now North can raise to game. Right. Opening lead, please. Losing trick count doesn't work, Jill, here. No. What's West lead to 4 spades, everyone, if you're watching in replay? Yeah, 9 of diamonds. Fine to lead a singleton, even if the diamonds have been bid by the oppo. Correct, Mandy, yeah. Winning with the queen. What card does East play next, everyone, having won the queen of diamonds? Ace of diamonds, yes. Partner might be leading from a doubleton. It is possible that West is leading from 9-4. So you don't want to give a trick away by playing a low diamond. Definitely right to play the ace here. Yeah, to jump, to repeat a suit, Judy, with a jump, always 6 cards. 100%. Okay, so what next for West, do you think? You can see all 4 hands, so it's easy for you to play a club, but it is a bit of a guess between a club and a heart, isn't it? Clubs, I suppose, are slightly longer. Yes, 2 of hearts discard basically says they don't have anything in hearts, Tiggy, yeah. Wins with the ace. And again, another diamond comes back. And now West is fixed. Because if they trump high, West clearly discards, and their queen of spades is promoted into a winner. If they trump low, well, jack or 10, which is what I would do, I'd put in the 10 there, hoping that East had the queen of spades. Again, it's over trumped. And we're going to be 2 down. Claire draws trumps now and accepts 2 down, puts their hands up and says good defense. That's what I say when I go down in the contract. I always say good defense. I never say badly played, Jack, or sorry, partner. Well, I would say sorry, partner, but I generally would say good defense. Right. We'll just claim that lot. 157. Let's just... Definitely through gritted teeth, Ellie. I am competitive. I try and hide it. But I don't like... No, I don't mind losing, but I do love winning. Right, here you go. If you remember just 3 things today, never lead away from an ace in a trump contract. It's the cardinal sin. It often gives declare a trick. It'll often give them a trick even if they don't have a singleton king, by the way, in declare a dummy. It often gives a trick away in other situations. If in doubt, trump about. That might be a new expression for you this morning. I mean, don't, go crazy, but every now and again, if you've got a trump lead a trump. And finally, fine to lead from ace in a no trump contract as you're trying to establish your long suit. Ace, 10, XXX, lead the X. You don't mind giving a trick away so much in no trumps as you're playing the long game there. It's the end of the show. I hope they save me some lunch, Stuart, as well. In fact, we don't lay on lunches here, so I'm going to go and have to order some from the bar, I think. Oh, Avi, it's your first lesson as well. Oh, well done. Thanks for joining us. Yes, most of it will be relevant to you, Avi, even though you play SAYC, which is 5 card majors and a strong no trump. So Avi's new as well. There we go, Shruti. All's good?
Yes. How was the class?
They were very well behaved today, yes. They were on good form, I think. And hopefully, Shruti, they're never going to lead from an ace in the future. Where are you, Jack? Judy, I'm in Sandbanks. I'm in the Haven Hotel. I'm running a bridge group for 60 people for 3 or 4 days. It is tricky, Jane T. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of options there, ranging from the good, the bad, and the ugly. Judy came there last year. Yes, I remember that's where you were here, Judy. And you then joined my online classes. Same time next week, Avi, no. It's always 11 o'clock normally on a Wednesday, UK time. But we've just done it today later because I was teaching bridge here this morning from 10 till 12 o'clock. Thank you, Mandy. Bon appetit. I suppose I should be having fish and chips, really. Oh, I just need to show Shruti. We just need to show them a little view from the bridge. So I'm going to take the laptop, do a quick little shimmy round here. I just need to open these doors. Hang on. Here we go, Shruti. This is Sandbanks.
Lovely. Look at the view.
It's a nice view, isn't it? Hang on. I'll just turn the volume up a bit. Oh, that's the volume down. And the sun's just come out for us. So that's the view. We got the islands over there, look. Then we go out to sea over there. There's the chain ferry. It's actually quite warm as well, Shruti. The sun's coming out, look.
Looks like a lovely weather and a lovely view.
Hang on, let me just turn up the volume a bit. Say again.
It looks like a lovely weather and a lovely view.
Yes, we're lucky. We don't always have such nice weather on our bridge holidays. But yes, hopefully people are going for a walk. There's a sandy beach to my left, which we can't see around the corner. So that's nice. I suppose kind of island over there for walks.
And there are these ships docked. I can
yes,
see those
further
as well.
down, Shruti, in Poole, there's lots of boats and yachts and things. And Sandbanks is a very exclusive place. I think they've got almost the highest real estate value in the UK. So it's a very exclusive. Sandbanks is a very exclusive place to live. Football managers live here. Harry Redknapp, various other people.
I see. And how far is it from Britain?
From Britain? And it's actually on the south coast of Britain. We're basically on the south coast here. Okay. Yeah, so we're not on an island or anything.
I thought it's a different island altogether.
Yes, no. It's just an area of Dorset, which is the county.
Oh, okay.
So it's a nice spot, Shruti. Yes, I'm not complaining.
Of course.
I'll just show you a bit over there. There we go. They call it. There we go.
It is a great spot, Tiggy. Tiggy says it's a great spot.
Yes, Tiggy says that as well. I'm just coming back in.
And Ellie also said lovely view.
Yes, lovely view.
Everybody's loving the view. Everybody. Shauna loves the view here. Pamela as well. Christine. Everybody's loving it, including me.
Well, it's interesting to show you something different, isn't it, when I go on my travels? So,
yeah.
But I'm not going on any travels for a while now. I'm back on Friday. And then I think I'm going away in July to a mystery location where we'll show you some more of the views, Shruti. But for now, Shruti, I'm a little bit hungry. It's 2:00 here.
All right. Next week, I think Bajir is going to be here because I'm going to be away for the next 2 weeks. And then after that, I'll see you guys after 2 weeks. Then.
Oh, lovely, Shruti. Well, enjoy your... were you traveling in India or...?
Yeah, I'm going to Malaysia.
So Malaysia. Very good.
Yeah. I'll tell you about it when I get back.
Sorry?
I'll tell you all about it when I get back.
Yes. Share some more pictures of tigers. We like that. So you're going for a 2-week holiday. Lucky you. Whereabouts in Malaysia?
I'm going to Borneo in Malaysia.
Oh, right. Oh, very good. Yeah, I've never been. It sounds exciting to me.
Yeah,
just you and your husband?
Yes, just the two of us.
Oh, how romantic. Well, Shruti,
hope
have
so.
a good journey. We'll see you in
Thank
about
you.
3 weeks' time, I think, is it?
After 2 weeks, two
Yeah,
classes.
yeah, after 2 classes. So Bajir's here next week. Yes, we've got the further use of double at 11 o'clock for the improvers. 9:30 next Wednesday, responding to One No Trump. Super. Well, I'd like to say thank you to all those who are here. They're probably watching in their hotel rooms for the last hour or so. And Shruti, have a great holiday.
All right. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Jack, for hosting the class for us. And thanks everybody for joining us at a different time. And next week is going to be at the same time at 11 o'clock UK
Yes.
time.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So 9:30 for the beginner stroke improvers, 11 o'clock for the improvers. Yeah. Back to normal timing next week. Brilliant. Well,
All
see you
right. We'll
soon.
let you go. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Jack. Thanks. And bye, everyone. Thanks,
Bye,
all of
Jack's
you.
mum. Bye, Shruti.